If your institution is planning a green audit, you might be wondering what the actual green audit day looks like. Will it disrupt the classes? Who should be taking part in the audit? And what areas will the auditors assess? In this video, we'll walk you through how a green audit day typically looks like so that you'll have a better understanding of what to expect. Every green audit begins with an opening meeting. This is an opportunity for the audit team and the institution to get acquainted with each other. We get to know about the institution's representatives, we introduce ourselves and also reconfirm the scope of the audit. We also explain how the audit will be conducted throughout the day. We will explain the areas that will be assessed, the information that we may require, and how the institution can support us throughout the audit process. This brief discussion will help us ensure that both the audit team and the institution representatives are aligned. Once the opening meeting is complete, it's time to step onto the campus. This is exactly where the green audit begins on site. As we walk through the campus, we are simply not looking at buildings. We are trying to understand how your campus functions from an environmental perspective. For example, when we come across solar panels, we check for their condition, their maintenance, and also we try to understand how it is supporting your institution's overall sustainability initiatives. The same approach applies throughout the campus. Every observation is made against a structured green audit checklist with predefined evaluation criteria. This will ensure your assessment is systematic, consistent, and objective. By the end of the walkthrough, we have developed a comprehensive understanding of your institution's infrastructure, the environmental practices, and your sustainability initiatives that are already in place. What we observe during the campus walkthrough is only a part of the picture. To gain a more complete understanding, we also review the relevant documents that are being maintained by the institution. Depending on your scope of the audit, these may include electricity and water consumption records, maintenance logs, utility bills, soil quality reports, and waste disposal records. These records help us validate the observations that we made during our on-site walkthrough, understand the historical trends, and also assess how the sustainability initiatives are being managed over time. By combining the on-site walkthrough and these document reviews, we tend to get a more comprehensive understanding of your institution's environmental performance. There are certain aspects of the environment that need to be measured rather than being simply observed. So, we also carry out certain environmental assessments. For instance, we may measure lighting level in learning spaces, assess the oxygen levels in highly occupied areas, or even measure the noise readings across different parts of the campus. These measurements gives us the objective data that complements against what we have observed and the records that we have reviewed. By this stage, we have collected information from multiple sources, from what we have observed during the walkthrough, from what you have already maintained in terms of documentation, and the readings that we have collected through measuring the environmental parameters. Together, all these data help us have a well-rounded understanding of your institution's performance. Once all the on-site activities are complete, we wrap up the day with a closing meeting. This is an opportunity for us to sit down with the institution and explain all about our initial observations. We highlight the strengths that we have observed across the campus. We help you understand the areas that you could do better and also clarify any observations or questions that you might have before concluding the audit. Rather than being a one-sided discussion, the closing meeting is an open conversation. It gives the institution ample time to provide additional context, clarify any further information, and also ensure both of us are well aligned. And with that, the audit day comes to an end. We hope now you have got a picture of how the on-site visit during a green audit looks like. Thanks for watching.